It was her third night in the new apartment. Ezgi had just moved in alone. The upper floors were mostly occupied, but the apartment directly beneath hers had been empty for months, or so she thought. It was 2:17 a.m. Something woke her up. In the silence, she heard a faint creak, the kind that old wooden floors make when someone steps on them. But this wasn't coming from above, it was coming from below. Ezgi sat up in bed. If the apartment underneath was empty, what was making that noise? She walked to the living room window. From her angle, she could just barely see the windows of the apartment below. That's when she saw it. A flickering light. Dim, shaky, like a candle or a flashlight. But it was definitely coming from inside the apartment. The next day, she asked the building manager, "The place under me, it's empty, right?" He nodded. "Yeah, no one's lived there for 8 months. I have the only keys. Why?" She said nothing. Maybe it was just a trick of the light. Maybe she was tired. That night, again, 2:17 a.m., but this time the sounds were clearer. Dragging, slow movement, and the flickering light was back. She grabbed her phone flashlight and stepped closer to the window. As she peered down, a dark silhouette appeared in the lower window, just for a second. Then it was gone. The next morning, she went to the manager again. "I want to see inside, that apartment below me." He looked surprised but agreed. "Come on, I'll unlock it." The place was empty. No furniture, no lights, no footprints, nothing, except for one thing. On the wall of the back room, something had been scratched into the paint. Not written, scratched, with fingers or nails. "Wait for 2:17. This time, I'm on your floor." Ezgi froze. This wasn't a prank. No one else had the keys, and there was no way anyone could have entered. That night, she came home, nervous. Just as she reached her door, she saw it. A light, flickering softly, coming from underneath the door. From inside, she hadn't left anything on. She hadn't lit a candle. Her hands shook as she reached for the key. The lock turned slowly. The door opened. And in the darkness, two eyes stared back at her.